Welcome everyone. Hi, welcome to Kundalini Yoga. I'm so glad that you joined me today. My name is Karen and I am a student in the Kundalini teacher training program through Yoga Vision. And today I will be leading you through a practice called Finding Life Purpose and increasing bounty in our lives. Kundalini Yoga is an ancient practice from South Asia, and it includes warm-up, meditation, kriya, relaxation, many aspects. And so we will be using all of those today. But let's begin with just finding your place on the mat, getting in a comfortable position. If you can't sit down, sitting in a chair is fine, or on a sofa. But let's find our place and sit with a straight spine. Close your eyes and take several deep breaths in through the nose and out through the nose. So let's begin with that. Inhale deeply and exhale completely. Inhale deeply, exhale completely. Continue. Long, deep breaths to find ourselves present. And as you sit here, you may notice where the tension is. Is your stomach clenching? Are you feeling tightness in your chest or your throat? Just loosen those areas. Is your jaw tight? Maybe run your tongue to the back of your mouth, along your teeth. Now take a deep breath in, hold the breath, and release. Kundalini Yoga starts with breath work, always to bring us to our present self, to bring us to the moment. Let's try another breath exercise. It's 4 parts of sniffing in 4 and sniffing out 4. It looks like this. Close your eyes. Again. Keep going. This breathing exercise brings energy. It is helping us to bring our creative self to this moment. Another 30 seconds. Take a deep breath in and hold the breath. Tighten anus, sex organs, navel center. Tighten that area and pull the energy up the spine. And release. Wonderful, thank you. All right, so take a moment. Notice how you're feeling physically, emotionally. mentally. Scan your body. And let's begin our warm-up. So, if you're seated in a chair, we will be doing some movements that require us to be on our hands and knees, but instead you can just modify those positions. For example, cat-cow, where we're lifting our head up and then pulling back. You can do that from a seated position. So move on to your hands and knees if you're able to. Place your hands right below your shoulders. The knees are right below the hips, and we're going to inhale as you look up to the ceiling, and then as you drop the head, exhale down. So it looks like this. You're lowering the chest towards the floor and then up towards the ceiling. Moving that stuck energy out of the spine, warming up the back. Keep going. We're going to be here for about a minute. Come back to flat back. Now, tuck your toes underneath and let's press up into a downward dog. Okay, so from this position, take a couple deep breaths. Maybe do a little runner's leg here. And then we're going to drop the knees down, hover, and go back up. Drop the knees down, inhale, and come back up, exhale. Keep going. If you're unable to come into downward dog and you're in a standing position, you can just modify this with a little knee bend and come up. Otherwise, keep going in downward dog. Great. Now let's walk our feet slowly towards the hands. Grab onto your elbows and just hang here for a moment. Take a couple deep breaths and slowly, to the count of 10, come to a standing position. 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Let's come into mountain pose, which is to stand with your palms facing forward. You're going to lift your toes off the mat, stretch the toes up, and then place them firmly back down on the mat. At the same time, we're lifting the chest up, tucking the hips under, roll the shoulders back, head is straight, and this is a I am ready pose. I am here. Take several deep breaths. Feel the body. Bring your arms up into a V shape and stretch up. Again, inhaling up and exhaling down. Now, draw the arms a little closer to your ears. Hands are pointing up. And from this position, we're going to turn. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see. We're going to fold or hinge from the hips forward. Hinge from the hips forward and come down as far as you can. If you can come and touch the floor, that's great. You're pulling your chest towards your thighs. Getting a nice stretch in the back of the legs, back of the hips. This is a forward fold position. And if you can only come this far or even this far, that's okay. Just do your best. So from this position, reach back to your ankles or your shins and press up into a halfway lift. The sternum comes up, the spine is straight, and then release it and come down. Let's do a couple more of those. Inhaling up, and then pressing down. Again. Once again, drop your head down, grab onto your elbows here, and just hang. Maybe wiggle your hips, your legs a little bit to put a nice soft stretch in the back. From this position, let's walk back into downward dog again. Then drop your knees down back to cat-cow. Okay, we're going to be in cat-cow for just a moment. Okay, let's see. So from this position, let's go ahead and go into child pose. Stretching back, getting a nice long stretch in the back. And just stay here for a few minutes. Nice long deep breaths. Continue to hold that position. And when you're ready, you can come back into a seated position. Let's bring our feet together in the seated position for butterfly. Just opening up the hips a little bit. Getting a nice stretch in the thigh area. Keep going, another 30 seconds or so. Great. You're doing great. Okay. Release that. Recross your legs. And we're going to do, grab the ankles and just do a forward inhale and a back exhale. Inhaling forward and then pulling back, actually keeping the chin level with the floor as you pull back. Inhaling, warming up the lower back. getting all of that spinal fluid moving. Okay, come to center, take a deep breath in, pull, root lock, pull in, tighten rectum, sex organs, navel center, send the energy up the spine, and release. Great. Take a moment now and just maybe reposition your legs, stretch them out a little bit before we move into the Kriya. Today's Kriya is called Param Karam Dharam. This is a four-part moving Kriya. In Hinduism, Param means supreme or highest. Karam means action or deeds. And Dharam means or signifies righteousness or duty. So in this Kriya, what we're really working on or trying to bring energy to is the concept of recognizing where we are, being in balance, taking decided action, and receiving with gratitude what comes back to us. If you're in a seated position and unable to stand for this, because this is a standing Kriya as well, but if you can stand, the first movement that you could do is the movement that we'll be doing standing, which is raising your arms up, which signifies, here I am. And the next one is bringing your hands into prayer position. I am balanced. I am in anticipation of what comes next. Then archer pose, where the thumb is up and you're pulled back. Taking decided action. And finally, cupping your hands in a receiving gratitude for what has come back to you. So this would be what you could do if you're in a seated position. Otherwise, let's move on up slowly to a standing position. I'm going to turn on some music to accompany us. Come to a standing position now. This is 11 minutes, so we'll be here for that amount of time. But if you have difficulty or become tired, it's okay to stop briefly. You don't want to overdo it or exert yourself too much. I'm coming. Okay. Begin by stepping back with your right foot, raising your arms. This is the first movement. Bring yourself into tree pose, either by just bringing your foot to the ankle or crossing, or bringing it up. And the next position is archer pose, and then receiving pose. And then you would step back with the opposite leg, left, left arm comes forward, thumb is up, and here. So let's go ahead and begin this. I like to do it in a count of 4 in my mind mentally, which keeps me balanced. So I will count it in the beginning a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. Inhale as you step back. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep going, you're doing great. Here I am, balanced, determined, and receptive. You got this. Beautiful movements. Remember that if you get tired or you need to go slower, that's perfectly all right. We do this Kriya for 11 minutes to get the most benefit. Keep going, you're doing great. We have about 4 minutes left. Keep going. Be here. Be present. Take action. Receive. Here you are, balanced, determined, and grateful. Couple more minutes. Let's do this for the last time. Stepping back, tree pose, archer, and receiving. Stay where you are now. Take a deep breath up. Exhale down. Again, inhale. And exhale down. Great. Take a moment now. Close your eyes. Or keep them open, whichever works. And just notice how you're feeling. Great. When you're ready, gradually, slowly move yourself back down to the mat. keep going. I'm gonna turn the light off here. I'm afraid I've got a glare on this video, so I'm just turning off a few lights. Go down to the mat. Okay. Now that you're down on the floor, lay on your back and go into corpse position with your hands and palms facing upward. Your feet are just sprawling out, and take some deep breaths. Take some deep breaths here. Close your eyes and just feel your body sinking into the mat. Sinking into the mat, allow yourself to just be present, be in the moment, relax. And as you lay there, you may want to notice your mind. If it's wandering gently, just kind of bring it back to the present, to this opportunity to just rest and be. Take a couple more deep breaths. As you inhale, feel the energy in every part of your body. And as you exhale, feel all the tension flowing out. Just let it go. You may want to use the mantra Sat Nam as you inhale, Sat, exhale Nam, truth is my name, or some other phrase or words that have meaning to you. As you just relax into this moment, into this presence. Knowing that you are here and now, balanced, capable of taking action, but choosing to just be, paused for a moment, relaxed, and receiving all good. Take a couple more deep breaths now. And as you start to slowly turn your ankles, your wrists, just make little circles. And maybe draw your feet up, bring your soles of your feet together, rub the soles of your feet together, rub the palms of your hands together, bringing back awareness and life and sensation back into this body. Place your arms out in a T shape at your side, and just let your hips pull your legs and knees up, and let your hips roll over to the right side. Your knees fall over to the right side. Get a nice stretch. And then Go over to the other side, dropping the knees to the left for a nice cat stretch. And then just bring them back to center. Maybe pull them toward your face, bring your knees towards your nose, and just roll back and forth on your back a little bit. And when you're ready, go ahead and come over onto your side and come back into a seated position for our meditation. Maybe find yourself on a cushion or get comfortable, get into a comfortable seated position. Today's meditation is the 7-wave Satnam meditation. And in this meditation, close your eyes and focus first of all on the anal or rectal area of the body. And then move your attention to sex organs, up to the navel center, up to the heart, to the throat, to the third eye point right between the eyebrows, and then the crown. That is where the focus is during this chant, as we chant Sat all the way up until the brow point, and then it's Nam. So I'm going to play some music to go with this meditation. Seven-wave Satnam. Take a deep breath in, sit up nice and straight, take a deep breath in, close your eyes, focus on those areas as we chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Nam. Last time. Satnam. Just sit in silence now. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Take a couple more deep breaths. And just let the words and the music and the sound be with you. Open your eyes. We are going to finish now with our closing mantra, Satnam, truth is my name. So bring your hands to center, press your thumbs into your breastbone, back is straight. We'll take 2 deep breaths, and on the third, we will chant Satnam 3 times. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Now we'll chant. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Bring your hands to your forehead and then to the ground to close off your practice. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.